welcome back to Pixelmon. This is GhostWolf. So rather than an actual episode today, I've got a little bit of a special request and a little bit of a contest for you guys. So after building this gigantic museum, I went to thinking, what else could be built for this server that would, or for the recording server and server map, what I could have built that would make things interesting for you. So Loki and I were talking, and we want to do gym battles. Dueling each other is definitely fun for the badges, but we also wanted to have the ability to have a challenging opponent, just like in the games, that specialized in a certain type of Pokemon and challenge ourselves up against them. And so since there's only two of us, either one of us would be the gym leader while the other one challenged him, or what I could do is have other people be the gym leaders. And so we were thinking, you know what, let's have some of the people who are watching, the subscribers and the fans of the series, let's have them have the opportunity to come on and be the gym leader who will fight both of us and challenge for the badge. So before you guys start applying and requesting to be on right now in the comments, we're going to make this a little bit more of a contest. So a gym leader is nothing without a good gym. So we were thinking, well, why not just have the gym leader, or the contest be whoever comes up with the best concept for a gym of their element and posts on the forum thread. I'm going to have it linked in the description below. Just, pictures of the actual gym itself. Whoever comes up with a great concept for it, and then picks their element that they want it to be, could have a chance to come on the show, be the gym leader. We'll give you spawn power, so you can spawn in any Pokemon that contains your specific type. And give you rare candy, so you get them up to the level of whatever we are. So like right now, most of mine are right around level 40, so we'd probably have about a 40 or 45 level limit for the gym leader. You'd have access to all the TMs for your element as well, and so that way you can make pretty much essentially the team you want that currently exists in the game. So, now to the rules. So this is a gigantic building. This is absolutely enormous. And it's actually kind of cool having buildings this big on the map. You can have a lot of detail and stuff in them. I think what we're going to do, when I say I think, I mean I know, the rules are going to be, you have a 48 block cube, so that's 48 this way, 48 that way, and then 48 tall cube in which to build your gym. If you have any kind of things, like you're doing a water gym and you have water running down the side, or a fire gym and you have lava running around it, or anything like that, all of that must be within that 48 by 48 cube, because the goal is we're going to have a gym lane or victory road or something like that, where each of the gyms is going to be along the road, and we have to beat them in order as we progress. And essentially, by having them in a nice 48 by 48, I can easily take World Edit or something like that, cut it out, paste it in, and have it run just fine. And that way, if I put a fire gym next to a grass gym that has a bunch of leaves, your lava's not going to be spilling over the edge and burning all the leaves and lighting the gym on fire. That's kind of what I'm trying to avoid. So you can do absolutely anything you want. If you want to have jumping puzzles to get up to your gym platforms, you can do that. If you want to have, piston and redstone switch pad puzzles, if you're good at those, definitely give those challenges. Anything you want. If you want to make the whole giant gym one arena, you want to make it shaped like a Pokemon, it's completely up to you. 48 by 48 is the size range limit. You can use absolutely any block in vanilla. It doesn't matter if you're making the whole thing out of diamond or whatever you want to do, because it's just going to be pretty much just for this. You don't have to worry about, it being on a server where people could, take it apart or something, and then you suddenly have a block of diamond really easily or anything. So you have complete artistic license. You can make it look however you want. And you can have any one of the elements other than fairy or unknown. So fire, water, electric, etc., etc., etc. I'll post a link down in the description as well to the list of all the types. I think Bulbapedia has a list of all the Pokemon types. And so you can pick anything on that list. And the way it'll be is you have a main type, and that's what your gym is going to be. So if you have a ground type gym, you can have, Swinub, even though it's a ground and ice, because one of the types is ground. And so that's going to be the only rule for your classes. So that should hopefully give you quite a bit of variety. in what you're doing. If you're a rock gym, like all the fossil ones will count as part of rock because they all have a rock element to them. Or if you're a flying type and you want Archaeops because that's part flying, or Aerodactyl, you can have them. You can have, I'm not sure if we want to include the legendaries. Maybe limit it to one legendary on your team. So if you want a fire gym, you can have Moltres. Or if you have a flying gym, you can have one of the legendary birds, but not all three of them, because that would be just ridiculously overpowered. And this will probably be for the next update of Pokemon or Pixelmon, so that'll be the 1.6 update. That way we have some extra spawning parameters that I'm working on writing, so that way we can actually spawn level 1 Moltreses, so that way if we had a lower level cap than what they naturally spawn at, we'd be able to use that. So yeah, that's pretty much the extent of the contest rules. And so what you'll win is if yours is selected for that gym type, you'll get on, so you'll have a cameo on the show, and you'll be the gym leader to do the fight against us. I'm not sure if we'll have you join our voice chat or not, just because then that's just another person we have to coordinate with mics and mic quality and like that. And that way, if you don't have a mic, you don't have to worry about it. You can come up with your own gym leader taunts and scripts and sayings and whatever you want to type out to us. I don't know. Well, those details, I guess, will be figured out more in there. But yeah, so if you want your place on the show and a chance to play with us, I think this is probably the best way to kind of do that. So whoever has the motivation to build an awesome-looking gym can get a shot on the show. And this way, I don't have to go and build a gigantic building like this museum ever again. Because it just took forever to get that thing finished up. And so this way you guys can trade your time and effort building gyms and stuff for us in exchange for the ability to show up on the show. I think that's just about it. If I have any other details, I'll have them listed out on the thread post. That's going to be in the description below. So best of luck, everybody, and there's no real set time limit. We'll kind of just take them whenever we see a really epic one. So if you get an amazing-looking gym early, then we'll have a definite strong consideration for that one. We'll probably give it a chance for a couple people to have each element submitted so we can pick the absolute best gym. And you can always feel free to update your gym images and stuff like that and make better ones. Are you a boss? No. Okay. And so, yeah. We hope to see your submissions soon. See you next time.